It's the kind of news no country fan ever wants to hear. A true legend of the genre, Alan Jackson is officially saying goodbye to the stage. For decades, he's been a constant presence, the voice behind dozens of #1 hits that have become the soundtrack for millions of lives. But now, the final curtain call has been scheduled, and the reason behind it is a tough personal health battle that has finally made life on the road impossible. This isn't just a retirement, it's a necessary step for a man who can no longer perform the way he wants to. So what's really going on? For over a decade, Alan Jackson has been quietly living with the degenerative nerve condition called Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease, or CMT. He first went public with the diagnosis back in 2021, but the effects of the disease have become progressively more challenging. Now, CMT is a genetic disorder that damages the nerves in his arms and legs. It's important to know that this is not a fatal disease and it won't shorten his life, but what it does do is severely impact his balance, his mobility, and his ability to walk steadily. For a performer who owns the stage, that creates a serious problem. In his own words, Jackson described it as, quote, getting more and more obvious. He said, I know I'm stumbling around on stage, and now I'm having a little trouble balancing, even in front of the microphone. And so I just feel very, very uncomfortable. Of course, we know Alan Jackson has already embarked on the Farewell Tour, which ended on May 17th of this year in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That was the last stop on the last call, One More for the Road Tour, and he told the crowd that night that it was, quote, my last road show of my career, but promised that he wasn't done just yet. He's going to be doing one final massive show to end things the right way, and now we have the official details for what will be a highly anticipated show. The final full-length concert performance of Alan Jackson's career is officially set for June 27th, 2026, and it'll take place in the heart of Music City at Nashville's massive Nissan Stadium, and this will be the last chance fans have to see him perform a full set. And while his touring days are over, Jackson's been clear that he's not done with music. He still plans to write and record. On his daughter's podcast, he said, quote, the creative part jumps out every now and then. It's always scribbling down ideas and thinking about melodies, and I feel like there will be more music to come, yes. So while it's the end of an era for Alan Jackson on the road, it's a decision out of necessity for his health and for his family. But he will be closing this chapter for one historic night on stage next June at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Let me know what you think. What's your favorite Alan Jackson song? Drop it down in the comments.